Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. I have here the Batman Forever Nightmare Bat Build-A-Figure Wave. Each figure retails for $24.99, and I'm just glad to have it in here. You can get this pretty much anywhere, although I know that the pre-orders are sold out in some places. I would, just check your local stores depending on if they get stock in or not. But from the left here, we got Jim Carrey's Riddler, Val Kilmer's Batman, the Nightmare Bat in the middle there, Robin, and Two-Face. And he doesn't actually come with the Tommy gun. I added that to him, but I can't not have Tommy Lee Jones with a Tommy gun, right? But anyway, each box here, we'll use Robin's here. It says the Collect to Build Nightmare Bat, and all of them say their name down there on the side there, and on the side here it says Batman Forever, and they do have the question mark in the logo there. There's the back of the box with their card art and the piece you get for the Nightmare Bat. Really wish this was a card. That looks nice. Anyway, let me get these boxes out of the way here. Oh, excuse me. A lot of boxes. Alright, now we can readjust here. I'm going to push these guys back so that we can take a look at their accessories. And they come with a lot of accessories. They come with quite a lot. But first, of course, they each come with a figure stand and an art card. So here is Jim Carrey's Riddler, if you want to read that. There's that one. And then we got Batman Forever Batman. There's that for you. Then we got Robin, and there's the back of that, and Two-Face, there's the back of that. Okay, so that's all the accessories that they share. Now let's go ahead and look at their unique ones. So Riddler here, of course, he comes with his cane. He also comes with these, or one of these rather, I think Riddler bombs or something, but it's like a bat, and then there's like eyes on top of it. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen the film. He does come with two holding hands, which I believe are reused, but I can't confirm, but they definitely look like they've been reused. He comes with a right fisted hand on the figure, and he comes with this rather large open hand as well. Like, it's kind of weird how large that one is. Anyway, that's his accessories. Batman here, he comes with the grapnel gun, which is in his hand right now. He comes with the sonar batarang. I believe this is one of the more standard batarangs that he used, or maybe he put this on a wall and activated it. I can't remember. And he comes with two gripping hands here. I like the details on these. They got the knuckles and everything, and the fisted hands as well. Same knuckles as well. Robin here, he only comes with hand accessories. Ooh, I'm trying to fix the camera here. Having some trouble. So he only comes with hand accessories, so let's look at the unique ones first. First of all, he comes with the two-fisted ones that are on the figure. He comes with a right pointing hand. Nice detail on these as well. Oop, that one almost fell off the table. And then he comes with an open, splayed-out hand, which is nice to see. And he does come with two open hands as well. He could probably hold all of Batman's accessories pretty well. Yeah, I don't see him having any trouble with that. Now, Two-Face doesn't come with the gun, but he does come with two holding hands, one normal hand, one gloved hand. He also comes with a fisted glove hand as well. This one actually has paint going to the wrist, whereas that one does not. And then he comes with this coin flip hand, which I actually quite like. It does look a little weird, but I understand what they were going for here. I feel like if they got rid of this final, or rather, the one right before this one, this little sliver of silver. That was hard to say. Sliver of silver. It'd probably look better. Anyway, that's all the accessories. Let's go ahead and start off with Riddler, since he's on the way left. I think they did a great job on the Jim Carrey likeness. This looks good. I am getting a little bit of Val Kilmer from, what's the movie? Stargate. It kind of reminds me of Stargate with the haircut there, but yeah, really good detail there. It definitely looks like Jim Carrey. Looks better in person, I'd say, even. Good paint job overall on this figure, although there is no paint or rather question marks painted on the inside of his arms, the inside of his legs, or the outside of his legs. But what's nice is that the back is painted, so that I do like. And of course his rotator cuffs don't have any question marks on them, but that's probably due to paint chipping issues that would arise from putting them on there. So I don't mind that. I'm just trying to straighten out his arms. As far as I know, this is all new molds, save for maybe the hands, but again, the hands might be new. Can't tell. But yeah, good looking Jim Carrey Riddler figure. The greens are not nearly this like blue in person. They're definitely a lot more like what you'd see in the movie. Maybe this will help. Yeah, it's kind of better, kind of not. But yeah, great job on this Riddler. There's really not too much to see here, but I do want to point out his penny loafers there. I love that little detail like that. And it's even got dark green paint on them. Really well done. I like those shoes. You know, I think that's probably my favorite part about this, besides all the Riddler question marks. But that's Jim Carrey's Riddler there. Let's move on to Two-Face. This is probably the standout figure in the wave for me. Again, he does not come with this Tommy gun. This is from the Mcfarlane Toys Munitions Pack number 1, or Accessories Pack number 1. But like, he looks so good with it. Like, it fits him so well. So, let's actually take his hand off of that part so that we can see the rest of him. And I do believe that this suit is all new stuff here. I don't think there's anything that's been reused. I know it's not the Joker, because Joker didn't have a tie like this, but if you remember in the movie, there was kind of like a lot of blacklight scenes, and I do have a blacklight here, and check this out. He really shines well in a blacklight. It doesn't show up as well on camera, but in person, this looks great. And I don't know why my flashlight battery's dying. I don't know. You can kind of see Riddler's knees and elbows there. But yeah, Two-Face, the purple shines really nicely in person. Same thing with the purple on the side of his face. It's not capturing very well, but come on. Come on. Still trying to focus on the Riddler back there. There you go, though. Yeah, good amount of detail on this guy. There we go. Yeah, excellent amount of paint. Like, excellent. Like, this figure is fully painted. I believe this is a black piece that's been painted purple. Yes, it's a black piece painted purple, not a purple piece painted black, and then black from the line. So this is what I think Mcfarlane excels at, is their paint coverage. It's superior to practically any other toy line I've seen. Sometimes that could be a problem, though, when they paint the wrists or the hands for some stupid reason. But anyway, I can't stop gushing over how much I love this Two-Face. The head sculpt is fantastic as well. I mean, just look at that. They got that down to a T. It's perfect. There's nothing here on this figure I want to complain about. Articulation wise, you saw in the arms there, he's got double jointed legs, or knees rather. Not a lot on the foot, but he can get a little bit forward and side to side, of course. But yeah, just absolutely love this Two-Face. They couldn't have done a better job. There's practically nothing there that I would want them to fix or change. Next up, let's go with Batman here. This Batman is a reuse from the 6-pack version of the Batman movie Ultimate Pack, or whatever it was called. But there's a few things here that are a bit strange of a choice. As you can see, the gauntlets, the boots, and the cowl and headpiece, they're all painted in a brownish black. I don't know why they did that. Some good news, though. If you take some acetone to the gauntlet piece, the upper boot piece, the foot piece, the cowl piece, and the head piece, it is molded in this nice metallic blue color. So really all you would have to paint are the hands and the joints for the wrists and the ankles. Otherwise, you could get away with just, acetoning off the head and the cowl. But that is something to note. He does come with a cloth goods cape. It is not wired, but the wingspan is Very nice. I'd say it's almost a foot total. That's nice to see. Personally, I don't mind that it's not wired. I don't mind it not being wired. I like how it sits a little bit better when it's not wired. But there's his butt. I know some people were interested in that. You know, I know Joel Schumacher was, rest in peace. But anyway, great likeness on Val Kilmer there. Looks just like him. Mine has a little bit of a paint defect with his right eye here, but if anything, it looks like his right eye's a little bit more open. But yeah, good job on that. Again, I do wish that it was not painted in this dark black brown color. It's definitely more brown in person, but on camera it looks a little bit black. But yeah, again, just great job on this Batman figure. Articulates very nicely. I love the metallic blue. I just wish that they didn't have to paint it black like that. So I might be acetoning my cowl at the very least. I don't mind the gauntlets or the boots being just black. But anyway, I think the last figure here is probably the best of this wave next to Two-Face, and that is Robin here. So Robin here is not actually all new molds. There are at least two things that are reuse, and that is the legs. The legs are reused from the Batman and Robin. That's a mouthful. On camera, the green here does look a little bit more blue than it is in person. In person, it looks a lot better. Doesn't look nearly as blue. It could just be my background that's making it look that way, but yeah, there you go. That gets you a little bit better of idea of the color that the green is. I do wish the green was a metallic green. This is just kind of like a solid green. The torso piece is nice with that weird cod piece. I never liked that on the outfit, but I know that some people actually only bought this figure from the wave so that they could turn it into a comic book Robin, and I can see why. You know, this Robin logo, the four like stitches on the torso, it's great. And it even has like the little what's the collar piece. That's what I'm thinking of, the collar piece. And speaking of collar piece, the cape that it's attached to it is actually wired, and it can go forward and back. So, you know, Cassandra Cain Batgirl has this type of wired cape where it can go forward and back. This is the best type of cloth good cape because it can go forward and back. You can get some more interesting and unique, you know, wired poses out of it that you wouldn't normally get if it couldn't go forward or back. So I do, you know, appreciate that they had that going there. I wish that the other Batman figures that I had could do that, but because of the way they insert in the torso, I don't think that they can. I will say these legs, I can't get them to go any closer together. They're very splayed out, as you can see. It doesn't look all that bad necessarily. It's just something to note. He does get some pretty good forward tilt. Like, that's amazing for Mcfarlane, right? And you already saw he could bend his arms pretty well. And doesn't really have much, if any, thigh swivel. But yeah, this is a great Robin figure. I think the likeness is pretty good, but we will take a look at him next to his other version as well for the Batman and Robin movie. But that's all of the main figures out of the way. Now let's take a look at this Build-A-Figure. This Build-A-Figure is the Nightmare Bat. It was seen in the theatrical release, but is more associated with the Schumacher cut. This thing is massive. Like, this thing, I can't get it all on screen. Here, I'll just show you. Like, look at that. Look at this wingspan. It's crazy big. It's not as big as my poster, but it's certainly close to it here. Like, look at that. It's ridiculous how big this thing is. I don't know where I'm going to put this on display. So Batman actually comes with the stand and the head. Riddler comes with the torso and leg assembly. And then Robin and Two-Face, they come each with a wing. And again, the wingspan alone is impressive. I can't stop just being in shock and awe about it. It's so cool. The only issue I have with this Build-A-Figure is that it doesn't really do anything. So it does have articulation in the wing here, so it can go a full 360, and it does have a hinge here, so you can get the wings, you know, like this or like this. And the head here, it can go up and down a minimal amount, but it does have a full 360 as well. And the jaw here can open and close, but that's really it. It doesn't do much else. This is more of a display piece than anything else. The legs don't move. I kind of wish they did, but you know, it's still really cool. The paint job is excellent on these wings. They got such a nice textured detail, and the paint really brings that out. So yeah, again, I don't think this is the best Build-A-Figure they've done, but just from the size of the wingspan, I have to give credit to Mcfarlane at the very least. This is impressive, and it's awesome. I like it. But anyway, it's time for size comparisons. Let's go ahead and start off with the Nightmare Bat. So the wingspan here, God, the wingspan is like 20 inches. This is ridiculous. This is like the longest wingspan that I've seen. Height-wise, we'll do it this way. From the top of the stand, it's about 8 inches tall if it's looking all the way up. If it's looking down, it's closer to 6.5 inches. So that just gives you an idea of that. I'm just going to take this out for the rest of the review because it's just too big. It's going to take up too much room for these size comparisons. Here's Batman Forever Robin next to Batman and Robin. Actually, there is more reuse between these than I thought. The midsection piece does look to be similar, but is not the same. There's a little like curve right there where the top of Robin's head is. The legs definitely are complete reuse from the previous figure, and yeah. The only thing that's been reused here seems to have been the legs. I definitely think that the Batman and Robin head sculpt looks much more like Chris O'Donnell. But yeah, there's the two of them next to each other. Here's Batman Forever Two-Face next to the Dark Knight Two-Face. I just thought I'd show them off together, and it actually does look to be that the legs have been reused, but it's kind of hard to tell. I definitely feel that the legs have been reused. The arms on this side appear to also be reused now that I'm looking at it, but the arm on this side, is that reused too? Yeah, the arm on that side's reused, so it looks like most of this figure is reused from this figure. Obviously the coat's new. Not sure about the shirt piece, but the tie definitely is different. At least I think it is. Yeah, the tie looks to be different, but everything else looks to be pretty much the same. So there's those two faces. Here's Batman Forever Riddler next to Batman and Robin Poison Ivy. I don't have any other Riddler figures in my collection, but I do have Poison Ivy here. You know, they're both redheads and their main body is mostly green. No comparisons here, really. Nothing to see, but I know someone probably wanted to see this. And finally, here is Batman Forever Batman next to the other live-action Batmen that have been on the big screen, except for Adam West. I don't have that figure yet, but these are all the black-suited Batman. Well, technically this is metallic blue and that's gray, but they all have black cowls. At least these figures do. But yeah, from the left we have Robert Pattinson. We have Christian Bale, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton, and Ben Affleck. Which one of these six is your favorite figures? Personally, for me, I think that the Batfleck and the Batman and Robin are two of my favorites, but this Val Kilmer is slowly coming up there. Once I customize the headpiece and the cowl, make those metallic blue again, I think this will probably be my favorite Batman figure in my collection. But yeah, there's the six Batman together. So what do you think of this Build-A-Figure wave? Is it your favorite ever of the year? Is it bad? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, for me, I think that this is a great wave. Everybody here looks exactly how they should, except Val Kilmer Batman with the black painted cowl, hands, and feet. But otherwise, great figures all around. The reuse here is very smart, and I didn't even know that Two-Face was mostly reused from that other Two-Face. They did such a good job on translating it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if Val Kilmer is your Batman forever. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.